Hi, Grant Eagle here again, and welcome to this video where I'm going to share another key aspect of the Magneto effect that will allow you to stop selling and get more clients when you do. Also, at the end of the video, I'll be giving you a simple step-by-step system you can use that makes everything I'm going to share with you in the video come together. But before I get to the main part of the video, let me just share a quick story about the best salesman I ever met. This guy was honest, he worked 24 hours a day. He always made a positive impression wherever he went. He always positioned the businesses he worked for as the good guys, and basically people trusted him. And actually, you may have met him. His name was Mr. Proof. Now, mucking around aside, I told you this story for a reason. You see, here's how your client thinks when they first become aware of your service. First, they quickly review what you say or write about your service. Secondly, they'll immediately weigh up the risk factors involved in dealing with your service. And lastly, before they make any form of buying decision, they are wired to want proof. And here's the point. When you're selling high-priced services, the risk radar in your client's head goes bananas and it's on full alert, and the need for proof becomes essential. So ask yourself this question. How many of your competitors really go all out to advertise proof? In my experience, most high-priced service businesses spend their time convincing people their service works rather than proving it works. And that's the opportunity. So to create the right type of proof, we need to be aware of three big risk factors that massively influence your client's decision-making and thinking. These are price. The higher the price, the more they want a proof of return on investment. Reputation. In my experience, this can often influence decision making more than the cost of the service itself. So the more a service can impact someone's reputation, if it goes wrong, the more they will want proof it does what it says on the tin. And lastly, investment. The more someone has a lot of time and money tied up in something, the more they will want proof that a service is going to not have a negative effect on that investment. Now, before we go any further, I want to make one thing crystal clear, and that there's a wrong and a right way to present proof. Now, the wrong type of proof looks like this. Joe is a really good guy. Well, now, Joe may be a good guy, but that isn't the type of proof people are looking for when they're about to spend a lot of money with a business they've never worked with. So the way I like to create the right type of proof is by using a social proof machine. And the machine has two key jobs. And these are to produce proof of expertise and to produce proof that you keep your promise when it comes to delivering your service and the results that it should produce. So let's look at what this type of proof looks like. In terms of expertise proof, your machine needs to be producing things like published articles, recorded speaking engagements, recorded interviews, recorded TV appearances, published white papers, published special reports, published ebooks and books, accreditations, qualifications and awards. Now, some of those you may think are a bit out of your league, but it's amazing how even interviews or TV appearances can happen if you know how to go about it. And in terms of proving your service does what it promises, your proof machine needs to be producing things like client testimonials, partner testimonials, case studies, trade reviews, live demonstrations. So at the start of the video, I promised that I'd take you through a system that would help you sell less and get more clients. And that's exactly what I'm going to take you through now. So here's how it works. First, you need to request proof. Second, you receive the proof in whatever format it's sent to you. And third, and most importantly, you take the proof and install it into your business and your business promotions. So let's look at how this works in reality. First, obviously, as I said, you just request the proof. Now here's an example of how you can do this. Here you can see a postcard with a big headline saying, "Why don't you leave us a message?" which is the whole purpose of the card. The card is designed to be simple and to the point. It has a couple of key aspects built into it though. First, it gives a disarming reason why your client should send some proof to you. Second, it makes it easy for your client to give you the proof you are looking for. And third, it makes a point of saying thank you by rewarding your client for any proof that comes through. Now, this type of card can be sent to the whole of your client database as well as handed out individually when a client has a positive experience with your business. Now, after proof starts coming into the business, the key is to promote that proof back to your market. Now remember, your competitors are not doing this, so this is how you can get a real jump on the competition. So here are a couple of examples for you to use. First, set up what I call what they're saying about XYZ service, or what they're saying about XYZ company or XYZ person hotline, where prospects can listen to happy clients talk about you. Second, create a web page you could drive people to with comments and audio clips of good news stories. And lastly, send out a series of postcards with a story from a different client each time you send it out. Okay, that's it for this video. If you just take action on this today, in literally a few weeks, you'll be amazed at what you get back. Not only that, but I can tell you right now what a lift it will give you to listen to, watch and read all those good news stories. And most of all, I hope you can see how by selling proof and not your service, you're going to get much better results more quickly and more easily. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.